Hello, and welcome to this mindfulness meditation. My name is Jess, and I'm the wellness coordinator for CAS Recovery. And for about the next 10 minutes, we are just going to practice a bit of mindfulness. The goal of mindfulness is just to become very aware and very present in this moment. So don't worry if your thoughts wander. Don't worry if you find it a little bit challenging. We're just going to explore some tools to help us become very aware and very present in the moment. So just try to maintain an open mind. Try to not judge yourself and just take these few minutes for yourself to explore your own mind, explore your own body, and maybe learn how to just become a bit more present and a bit more mindful. I invite you to get comfortable, sitting upright but relaxed, feet on the floor. And we'll begin with our eyes open, taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you inhale through the nose, feeling the lungs fill and expand. As you exhale through the mouth, noticing how the body softens. Taking a few more deep breaths here on your own pace, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on your next exhale, if you would like to, you can gently close your eyes, or you can choose to leave them open. And just start feeling the weight of the body pressing down into the chair, feeling the effect of gravity on the body, and all of those points of contact. Feeling the body pressing into the chair, feeling the feet resting on the ground, feeling the hands and the arms resting on the body. Just noticing how that weight feels. And now starting to become aware of the space around us in this present moment. Noticing any sounds and not seeing them as distractions, but seeing them as tools to become more mindful and become more present, become more aware of the space around us in this very moment. Notice any sounds in the room. Notice any smells. If your eyes are open, you may notice sights. Notice how the air feels on our skin. Is it warm or cool? Is there movement in the air? Just becoming aware of our physical senses and the space around us. And now we'll gently turn our attention inward toward our own bodies. And without judgment and without trying to change anything, just becoming aware of how our body feels today. Noticing any areas of tension and also any areas that feel particularly relaxed and comfortable. And starting with the top of the head, we'll just scan down through the body, from the head, the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, and just noticing how our body feels today, without judging and without trying to change anything. Continuing down through the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the hands, all the way down through the tips of the fingers. Continuing through the torso, the chest, the abdomen, the hips. Are we holding any tension? Do we feel particularly relaxed in any of these areas? Continuing down through the legs, the knees, the calves and the shins, the ankles, all the way down through the soles of the feet, through the tips of the toes. And now that we've sort of built up this picture of how the body feels right now, in this present moment, we will gently turn our attention toward the breath. Notice where the breath lives in the body. Do you feel the breath in your chest? Do you feel it in your belly? Do you feel it somewhere in between, in your diaphragm? If you're not noticing where the breath is in the body, you may like to use your hands. You can place one hand gently on your chest, one hand gently on your belly, and just notice where that breath falls in the body. And also remember that it's very natural for our minds to wander. And without judgment, just very gently, when you notice that your mind has wandered and you notice that thoughts have come, just turning the attention back to our breath. And staying with the breath, a couple more rounds here. Just noticing that rise and fall, that expansion. Noticing the rhythm of the breath without necessarily trying to change anything or judge anything, just noticing. Becoming aware and very present in this moment. And now just for a moment, we'll release the mind, let go of any focus, including on the breath, and just let the mind be free. If the mind wants to think, if it wants to wander, let it think. Let the mind do whatever it wants to do, just for a moment. And now we'll gently bring our attention back to our body, noticing any physical sensations within our bodies, noticing the contact between the body and the floor, the body and the chair, and the body in itself. You have your hands, your arms resting on your lap. Just becoming aware of what's happening, what we're feeling inside our bodies. And now shifting our attention back to becoming aware of the space around us. Any sounds, any smells, the feeling of the air on our skin, any movement in the air. Becoming aware of that space around us and everything in this present moment that surrounds us. And if you have had your eyes closed, when you're ready, you can gently open the eyes, reorient yourself with the space around you. And before you move, get up and go about the rest of your day, just taking a moment to notice how you feel right now. Notice if you feel differently than you did at the beginning of this practice. And when you're ready, you can conclude our practice for today. You can start to move, get up, go about the rest of your day, and hopefully apply some of the principles of mindfulness that we just practiced.